What's up, my Finna love sisters? Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. Now, while the internet is on fire, I've been relaxed, chilling, not shocked, not surprised, because if you've been here from day one, then you already know that everything that's happening, I've talked about it, because I see right through Porsha, and I've never felt for the whole I'm not this way, I'm this way image that she put out there. So, wow, I can't believe this. No, that wasn't my reaction at all. I mean, Porsha said that she's the princess of. Exactly. Porsha uses people when it's beneficial to her. When she thought being Kenya Moore's friend was going to be beneficial to her, she was like, that girl over there, for those of you who don't know, that's Nene Leakes, is dead to me. I'm not going to film with her. I don't want any of you to film with her. Of course, Porsha doesn't call the shots, so the girls did what they wanted to do. But that girl over there was dead to her. But when she realized being Kenya Moore's friend and being positive wasn't beneficial to her storyline, she stabbed Kenya in the back and became friends with that girl over there. So when being Falyn's friend, the new, young, beautiful, stunning, a wife living this wealthy lifestyle was beneficial to her, it was okay for Bravo to flash across the screen Porsha's friend, Falynn. It was okay for them to hang out and post pictures on Instagram together with this caption. This picture, last time I checked, was still on Porsha's page. It was okay. The same way how Porsha had the power to tell Bravo, please delete the scene between Candy and I for the Black Lives Matter event so that I don't look like this terrible person. Allegedly, right? In the same way, well, she admitted it, so it's not allegedly anymore. In the same way how allegedly she was able to tell them to delete another scene where the lady who basically told Shamia that Malo had lipo showed up at the, black-owned business event to be removed as well, because how are you supporting and uplifting black businesses, but then here you are bringing drama and distraction to that. If you have that much pull to have an entire episode and scenes deleted, then telling Bravo, please don't put on the screen that she's my friend, would not have been a problem either. But when Falynn being her friend was beneficial, it was okay.
Simon, right across from Siva's where we like to go. Oh yeah, Simon's. That's his restaurant. And his wife was just really nice, and we exchanged numbers one day, and she was like, you should come over. And then I was like, well, I got my sister, and she was like, bring whoever and enjoy. And I was like, hey, don't tell us. Don't threaten me with a good time. I would walk into the bottle and jump in the pool. We're about to go set her pool off.
My sister.
Nice to meet you.
Your home is beautiful, Fallon.
Thank you so much. We're so excited.
All right.
Putting on our best behavior.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
This is my husband, Simon, everyone.
How are you? You're good. Boom, boom. Yes.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you
definitely.
for coming.
And I see you laid it out for us.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, that makes me want to get married all over again.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yes,
it's
we
gorgeous.
may just have to renew our vows. Ring upgrade.
You know.
Love it.
The usual.
Love it.
Well,
If you noticed, the video that I posted before Porsha and Simon confirmed anything, I changed the title and I included part 1 because it looks like I'm going to have a part 2 and a part 3. Now, most of you are aware that when it comes to Porsha and her relationships, I might update here and there, but I'm not one of those people that will constantly be coming on here and giving updates every day about Porsha. It is not that deep for me and not that serious. However, there's a lot that has happened since I posted my first video of speculations. For those of you who's been rocking with me for a while, you know my sense of humor. You know when I'm being sarcastic, and you know when I'm simply protecting myself and saying read between the lines. So I said certain things in case, just in case Porsha and Simon were not ready to come out and confirm their relationship. I could protect myself and be like, well, I said it could have been a business deal. I said it was speculations. There are certain things, and I said allegedly. You have to say to protect yourself. But anyways, so after that video went up, most of you are aware now that Porsha came on social media and confirmed her relationship. So I'm going to go ahead and get into what Porsha had to say. So Porsha posted this image of her and Simon. Our relationship began a month ago. Lies. Yes, we are crazy in love. I know it's fast. It's Dennis over again. Just 30 million reacher, but it's Dennis over again. I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest. I choose happiness every morning and every night. Tuning out all negative energy and only focus on positive wishes. He makes me so happy, and to me, that is what matters most. For all of you that need facts, I get the optics, but Simon filed for divorce from a previous marriage in January. I had nothing to do with their divorce filing. That's between the two of them. Falynn and I are not friends, and Simon's divorce has been settled. Our relationship is a positive, loving step forward in everybody's lives. Simon and Dennis are committed to being respectful and supportive of my happiness in this situation, as well as being the best co-parents they can be to baby PJ, two black men stepping up and being amazing people. Let's praise them. It's truly a beautiful moment in my life, and we cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together. P love wins. Hoocha. Tamar Braxton got dragged. That's another video. So happy you are happy. When I tell you, you see 149 comments, they dragged her. They reminded her of what her mom went through and what her dad did to her mom. Oh yeah, they dragged Tamar, but it's a different video. We already know why LaToya is responding this way. She doesn't care for Porsha like that. Yeah, whatever happened between them. She's just being petty because she and Falynn had issues. She got dragged to 435 comments. Trust and believe they are lighting her up. But I'm not going to read that. That's a separate video. Of course, Andy Cohen is also getting dragged. 338 comments. Oh, so you can be on Kenya Moore case about Apollo when he admitted that he lied, but you are celebrating this right here. He got dragged to, oh, that girl over there. Close your legs to marry man. She's congratulating Porsha. Congrats, P. Always choose happiness first. Love when Porsha responded, thank you. She is getting dragged as well. That's a separate video. I got one video coming with social media reactions, more of it, in a separate video with Andy, Nene, LaToya, Tamar, and all of them getting dragged. Separate video. Simon then came out as well on social media and posted this right here, confirming the engagement. And he wrote, I like to C's. He finally changed it. The original one, he used a C right here. But he realized his typos and did some editing. I like to seize this opportunity to thank every well-wisher of Porsha and I, whether via phone, text, or DM. You affirm my belief that finding love is possible for everyone who genuinely seeks one. Getting married again was never a question in my mind, but when? Did not expect to be blessed with a mate so soon. The interesting thing about life is that it is an individual journey. Porsha and I, with the support of our loved ones, have chosen to travel together as one and spread love and positivity to our community, which is in desperate need of positive and healthy images of the best versions of ourselves. We travel this road not lightly, considering we have, he meant, been in relationships that have taught us to want and do better for ourselves. I asked her to marry me because we checked all of each other's boxes and then some. We have done the individual work to sustain a healthy relationship, and I stand next to her proud that we found each other. What we have is what we wish every single one of you out there: happiness. He meant out there had happiness. So when I asked, she said yes. That is all that mattered. Thank you again for your love and support. Truly appreciate it. #LoveWins.
Hey girl, how you been? Fine. Where you headed? Up there to see your man. Is he up there? Oh, he's up there. Let me go holler at that Negro. Okay. Okay. Bye, sweetie. Bitch.
My sister done burnt too many bridges, and there's nothing I can do for her now.
Oh, fuck the family. The family, I let the family in my house. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, Faith fucked my husband.
I just don't like how you were like kiki and laughing when I was being called out my name about being, when she was calling me a whore the other night. You found that entertaining, and I just didn't think that was cool at all. But like, I know for a fact that, you know, the guy that got you the car is a married African dude.
I can't. Get out.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
There you go. After all of that, his soon-to-be ex-wife, Falynn, basically also came out and released a statement. I want to thank everyone for reaching out to me and offering their love and support. At this time, I am focusing on finalizing my divorce and healing. Sending positivity to all of you. Praying hand emoji. Sincerely, Falynn, okay? Of course, Kenya Moore is in the comments. The actual wife has spoken. #Queen. 409 replies. I'm not even pressing it because you already know they're going in on Kenya. But you know, Team Tour don't play, so they're in there as well, defending and supporting Kenya. Of course, Marla is on here with 3 praying hands emojis, and she got 145 replies. But these comments are nothing but love, and people are stuck on the finalizing. You know, like I said, Porsha can destroy someone and be in the wrong, and her supporters will always make excuses for her. So even though this right here is like, whoa, what is going on? It was still, well, they were never friends. They was just TV friends. And you can't really say that she messed with a married man because the divorce was finalized. You know, all of these different excuses and things like that, right? So the fact that Falynn basically posted this, basically letting everyone know, regardless of whatever you heard, we are still legally married. So we've heard from Porsha. We've heard from Simon. We've even heard from the side chick that was messing with Simon the same time he was messing with Porsha and being married.
So you can't run from it. You can't run from it. And I hear everything you're saying, but in your words, why is Simon a fraud?
I just said that because what he said is not what he does. What he says about like, yeah, I found true love finally and whatnot. Like, I just find that very hard to believe while you're entertaining multiple women. And I'm not even like the only woman that like I've heard around or whatever that he's, talked to. I just heard this today. So, I mean, I don't think that you could be like, in a committed relationship and you can find love and whatnot when you're currently married. You're trying to be engaged to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then you're entertaining multiple women. That just seems like very hypocritical to me.
Yeah. There are several people a lot of people around the internet talking about Porsha and, all of the speculation of whether she's pregnant, whether, she was dating Simon when he was with Falynn or anything like that. You have no.
I don't even watch the show. I don't even watch the show. I mean, I'm like, he's. I don't know. From what I know, I'm just like, y'all were on the same show together. And how are you going to be, like, engaged to someone that you were on a show with, like, literally, like, when he's not even, like, divorced yet? And, like, so you mean to tell me, like, you weren't cheating with, like, a married man, basically, Yeah. I think I pretty much, like, show, like, my side, like, I mean, I think if I was aware of him, like, dating, like, Porsha or something like that, like, I wouldn't, I would have just been kind of like, all right, whatever. I'm doing too much right now. This is too much for me. You married and you dating somebody, like, that's too much. But as far as I knew, I just thought he was just, like, legally separated, you know what I'm saying, and trying to, like, pursue a relationship with me. And that was it, So, and I had no reason to believe otherwise, so.
Yeah. All right, so just to let everybody know, and thank you for this. Thank you so much for clearing stuff up. But y'all were certified dating because he was sending you money and y'all was hanging out.
Yeah.
He was spending the night.
He spent the night at my house. He was spending sent me money to get a nice hotel room. Sent me money to when he went to Colombia recently. He sent me money and his assistant's phone number to like set up like my transportation to his hotel room. I bought the ticket to go to Medellin. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Like we're hanging out.
How long was this happening? Were you guys
this is since March 30th. Until like what? Like a couple of weeks ago, like a week and a half ago?
We seen the video on Mother's Day, and I was like,
we were confused.
I was like, Simon must be hanging out with them because he's depressed about his divorce, and he's like, they must be friends. It was like a total, like, he told her Happy Mother's Day. It's like, we're thinking that it's just, he's like taking a step back because he doesn't want to do his soon-to-be ex-wife wrong,
Yeah.
And he just a fake.
It's just like, it's like, there's no, like, there's no, all it was just like, it was just like, you're a fraud. We're watching you on your live talking about your wife, how she cheated, she does drugs, which I can address that later. And you're in all this kind of stuff when you're doing the same thing, It's like, you're a hypocrite and you're a fraud. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, basically, like, it's like, I just thought it was like really fucked up, like the way that he did that,
Okay, so you guys, the last communication you had, you said was about a week and a half ago?
Yeah, it was basically like, hey, like there's a lot of like media attention because I originally posted that picture of me in his Ferrari a long time ago when it first happened, which was like March 31st, you know what I'm saying? Oh. And I posted that picture and I had it up there and he was like, hey, because of that picture, there was like a lot of media blowback and I just really want to like finalize my divorce and kind of, deal with that, So I was kind of like, I was like, yeah, no problem. Like, that's all good. Okay. I have no problem with that. So that's kind of like where I thought that like that came from, but it was a lie, and it's like, I'm not upset about like, anything, but it's just like, don't lie to me.
Right. Okay. So was there, because I want to be very clear about this, just so we can straighten it all out and give, everybody the right information from your perspective. There was nothing that happened to cause you guys to stop talking the last time you did talk. Like, it wasn't like y'all had a blow up or...
No, there was no blow up. I just thought it was just him. I honestly, in my opinion, I was like, wow, like, he just wants to show like his ex-wife like a little bit of like respect, like I totally understand that. And I have totally the wrong impression of him. I was like, I thought he was a nice guy, like not like some scumbag.
Before I get back to the original audio when I was talking about, everyone releasing statements, the only reason why I included this girl is because I mentioned he was talking to somebody else. I had to show who the person he was talking to. But when you are moving the way how Porsha is moving, things like this don't really move you. When your focus is money and status and you will get it no matter how dirty it is, some little chick coming out and say, oh yeah, I was with him the same time he was with you. You're like, okay, and I'm the one with the ring. I'm about to be his wife. Like, I'm the one he's posting on his social media and claiming, regardless of if this lasts for 2 seconds or a long time. So I don't care if 10, 20 people come out and said he did this, down the third. I mean, look at how I got him. So if I got him while he was still married, then why am I going to trip over some little chick coming out and saying, hey, he cheated? Her eyes is on a different price. Okay, I'm not saying, oh, she's not in love and all of that, but her eyes are on bigger things and securing, a future and a lifestyle, and she's not going to allow anyone coming out of the woodwork to mess that up. So this right here is not oh yeah, take that, Porsha. When you are on Porsha level, as in the way how she's moving, dignity and all of that is out the window. So this right here don't mean anything to her. And with the fact that Porsha being into women and all of that, I won't be surprised of her being open to, sure, anything to keep my man, bring other women in the bedroom if I approve of it, allegedly. So yeah, this is nothing. So let's get back to the original audio. You have a married, engaged man with an extra woman on the side. Busy Simon. But that's a separate video, and there's a lot to unpack with that one. So that's a separate video. But now let's hear from the courts and get these dates and time frames and all of that in order, because Porsha in her statement listed that he filed in January, and so let's get some things straightened out, okay? All right. Now, for obvious and legal reasons, I can't put every single court document on the screen, so I'm just going to be reading what I have. The ones that I'm able to put on the screen, I will. One of the documents, filing name was misspelled. I'm sure either the clerk or whoever did that, I'm sure it was corrected, but yeah. But anyways, on January, right, Simon hopped on Instagram Live and he said that he's been checked out of his marriage since January.
How long were you guys broken up? We were broken up since late January. I've been in this state of mind of pain for over a year.
Because he knew all of this was coming out eventually. So I'm sure he and Porsha had a conversation. Let's make sure when we do go public, our story match, okay? So he came on Instagram Live, but I want you all to click the link in the description below to watch Simon Instagram Live of him saying that he filed in January, that he left his marriage in January, but before January, he's been unhappy the entire marriage, okay? All right. January 2021, Simon, 56, first filed for divorce from Falynn, okay? 31, on January 15, according to Fulton County court records obtained by People, okay? Quote, husbands brings these complaints upon the ground that the marriage between the parties is irretrievably broken. Less than 1 week later, on January 21st, Simon dismissed his divorce complaint. Okay? So he filed in January, decided he wanted to work on his marriage and he wanted his wife back and all of that. So for Porsha to put in her statement that to make it seem like he's been gone, like he filed in January and that was it, he was done, that's not true. Because in order for you to file and then dismissed 1 week later, that means in your process of filing, you've been, no pun intended, you've been working to get your wife back and on things with your wife, okay? Now, Simon archived or deleted a lot, almost all of his posts with his wife. But what he forgot to do on Instagram, what he forgot to do was to repeat the same process on Facebook. So I got some of their time together in January before they were deleted. And look at this one, January 29th of this year in Costa Rica, every day honeymoon, heart emoji. Okay, this is Facebook. All right. He's in the gym. I'm going to go back to Instagram and you will see these same pictures. This is the video. My wife made this mini motion picture of me. January 21st, 11:31 p.m. Atlanta, Georgia. My wife and I must be soulmates for several reasons. She is best friend. Yeah, he met my best friend. She takes my itch as much as I take hers. We still love intensely as the day we met. We agree more than we disagree. We are culturally yoked African and Thai. We seek growth on a continuous basis. We far from being perfect. I just want the world to know I adore her and got nothing but love for her for life. Simon's page, and you can see this is the same picture that's on his Facebook page, is on his Instagram page. Okay, same thing on his Facebook page, Instagram page, the same picture, the same video or picture. My wife made this mini motion picture of me. The math ain't adding up. You're not even a fine black brother. Oh, stop it. Don't go there. Which wife? Falynn or Porsha? Make it make sense. Wife, this is the end of January. Exactly. Look, these dates not adding up. Okay, so he is referencing his wife, the end of January. Porsha, I bleep with you hard, but this just screams thirsty and tacky. Come on, girl. Wrong is wrong. Poor Falynn, she fine. Clearly will have no trouble finding a man, but this is so wrong. This is the same January they were divorced in. What's going on? So did Falynn cheat or was it you? You downgraded for show. You are a male. Porsha is a female. Yeah, I said it. This is absolutely his page. This is the post with Porsha. Their comments were turned off. They couldn't handle the heat from all of the shade. See, when you tab on it, the comments should be there. If you will see, I gathered some comments from Porsha page before she turned her comments off as well. So in February, before it was deleted, he also posted an image with his wife. Okay, and the both of them on Instagram. And if you all remember that post, which is now gone, he wrote, "Fighting for love. It took me a lifetime to learn how to love someone unconditionally, even when I did not have examples of that growing up. It is never too late to learn because an empty heart is even more of a greater burden. I'm still learning. I'm not quite there, and quite frankly, loving someone deeply is not a destination because it does get bumpy. It is a lifetime journey. Try to get comfortable and enjoy as much of the ride as possible. Cheers to my fellow brothers that tried, never gave up on love. Then on February 19th, just a few days later, he filed for divorce again a second time, which is this paperwork right here that shows February, and it also shows the case is currently open in May. He also then listed the same reason he listed before for the reason why he's requesting a divorce. At that point, he was requesting that their prenuptial agreement, dated 2 days before their wedding, be enforced to resolve all issues of the marriage. In March, on March 17, Falynn acknowledged that she received the divorce complaint, according to court documents. April, Simon and Falynn publicly announced their split on April 22nd. Most of you are aware because I posted it and did a separate video on it. I do have a playlist called The Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can go to that playlist and catch up on all of that. I don't have to read the statements because it's on the screen, and most of you also saw the videos that I did. 4 days later, Falynn answered her estranged husband's divorce complaint and denied several parts of his petition, including his claim that the pair were living in a state of bona fide separation. Falynn clearly said that's not true. She also denied that their marriage was irretrievably broken and his overall request for the court to grant him a total divorce. On April 30th, however, she appeared to accept the complaint as the pair reached a final settlement agreement that enforced their prenup. Okay. Within the settlement now, you have to understand, Falynn came into the marriage with her kids. He came into the marriage with his kids. They do not have children together. They've been together for 5 years, but according to him, they were only married for 1.5 years, and according to her, they were married for 2 years. So whether she's rounding up the year or he's just being petty, let's just say they were married for 2 years or 1.5 years. That's not a long time to be splitting. Allegedly, he's worth $40 million. 1.5 years, no children involved. That's biological children involved. That's not a long time to be requesting too much and getting too much, especially if the both of you had a prenup. Now, let's just say they were married for 10 years plus, then that's different, okay? So, within the settlement, both Simon and Falynn waived their rights to alimony. Though Simon agreed to pay Falynn her portion of the profits they made from selling the property they jointly own. Yes, ladies, put your name on that deed, okay? Totaling $153,000, okay? Simon also agreed to pay her $50,000 in 2 installments as an equitable division payment per their prenup. The document notes that Simon would maintain ownership of their current home. Falynn have until May 28th to leave. So don't be surprised if you see, this is what we saw this season.
Hi! This is Falynn. Nice to meet you. We brought a bottle. And this is my sister.
Nice to meet you.
Your home is beautiful, Falynn.
You're so excited.
All right.
Putting
our best behavior.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
This is my husband, Simon, everyone.
How are you? You're good. Boom, boom. Yes.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you for coming.
And I see you laid it out for us.
This is gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Now, that makes me want to get married all over again.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yes,
it's
we
gorgeous.
may just have to renew our vows. Ring upgrade.
You know.
Love it.
The usual.
Love it.
Well,
Imagine there's a scene and it's Porsha Williams answering the door to that woman's house. Wow. She came over there, saw the house, saw the lifestyle, and started rubbing her fingers together and plotting. Like, whew, jackpot. I can live like this? Watch me. Wouldn't that be something? But I believe they already had something going on, allegedly. I mean, when Falynn was running like that with the golf club and Porsha just sat there and had no reaction, and Kenya was the one holding Falynn back. Now, I don't care. Acquaintances, TV friend, the same way how she's all up Tanya, you know what? Tanya was introduced as a girl over their friend. However, through filming, she and Porsha hit it off. Tanya was even in that video I just played with them. Going to Falynn's house. So the same way how she hit it off with Tanya, she could have hit it off with Falynn. And yes, Falynn was running fast and she sped past Porsha and Porsha wasn't sure. But if you watch the episode, Porsha sat at that table and didn't even move. Made her comments and said her snake is on the floor. Okay? And then she already knew the restaurant. So Porsha and also Falynn said on Speak on It, Dennis and her husband, because they're in the same industry, and that's how she and Porsha were introduced. So before the Real Housewives of Atlanta cameras, Porsha already knew this man's life and already knew the possibilities of what she could get. On May 5th, Simon filed a motion for the court to grant his request for a divorce and asked that he and Falynn's settlement agreement be incorporated into the court's final judgment. Less than a week later, Porsha Williams confirmed her relationship with Simon in an Instagram post, of course. Have people saying, oh, it's all for a storyline, this, that, and the third. The woman who have worked so hard to rehabilitate her image, unless some people would just do anything for money. Now, the love of the money now, not money itself. The love for the money is the root of our evil. But Porsha Williams, who will do every and anything in her power to protect her image and deceive people to think that she's someone she's not. So the Porsha Williams that we know that will do any and everything to make herself look innocent and prove that she's the better person will not put her reputation on the line like this. And if this is all like, oh, this is for show, whatever, then this is a new low. Because ain't no amount of check is enough to have you out here looking like this for the rest of your life. This will follow you, $40 million or not. And always remember, if he will hop on Instagram Live and talk about his soon-to-be ex-wife and other things that's happened in the media and the way how this entire situation has been handled, trust and believe you are no different. When Candy told you Dennis was cheating and he does A, B, and C, you screamed, yelled, called her jealous, called her the B word, all of these different things. And then what happened? He cheated on you. Yes, we are all different and we bring different things out of people. So I get it. But don't ever think you are exempt. But when your focus is money and status and the lifestyle, you don't care about things like that. You just want to enjoy the moment, live in the moment, get on the private jets, fly to different countries, different islands, get the gifts, the jewelry, live this lavish lifestyle because stack up your money. And then the mindset of if stuff hit the fan, if ish hit the fan and I get my karma, I will deal with it when I get it. Right now, I'm just going to live in this bliss and don't give a bleep. And that's what Porsha is going through right now because his money isn't Porsha money. In the same way how he got a prenup with Falynn, he would get a prenup as well. Most of you are aware this season that the whole Bolo situation was hot topic. And even though Porsha Williams and Kenya Moore are not friends, they're a co-worker, and she allegedly did something disgusting on the job, which when you do something in the cast house on the job, the girls can't talk about it. This is not something you did in the privacy of your home off the show. It happened on the show, allegedly. So Kenya talked about it, and the other girls talked about it. But even though Kenya and Porsha are not friends, they're co-workers, Porsha kept screaming girl code, okay? And Kenya was like, I save girl code for my friends. Because if you really look in the definition of girl code, you know, we're not going to get that technical. But Kenya was just like, we're not friends. And also we have a job to do. And you did something on the job. And our job is to talk about it, right? So that was this big thing this season. Now that she did this, now Falynn isn't her friend. And because Falynn isn't her friend, she did not violate girl code. So do you see what I've been saying forever? How like they are a bunch of hypocrites, and normally when they come for Kenya, they are simply projecting, because when it works in their favor, then that's when it's okay to be applied. But when it comes to Kenya Moore, I already know the drill. I don't have to keep saying this. Kenya left a comment on Falynn page, right, when she released her statement. So of course Kenya got some hate, even though she's not the only one. Eva Marcel was on there, Cynthia Bailey was on there, Marla was on there, but you already know Kenya even breed, and it makes headlines, okay? So this person responded to someone who came for Kenya, and I want to read their response before we end it real quick. Kenya needs to keep her feet on Porsha's neck. I don't like using that anymore since all of the stuff that's happened. You know, to this day, I can't breathe anymore for like laughing situations since that happened to Eric Garner. That always makes me think about George Floyd, but that's what they wrote in their comments. I'm going to read it, okay? Given the way Porsha used to come at Kenya with lies and allegations from blogs, although Kenya would tell her it's not true, Kenya has every right, more than anyone, to charm in, because Porsha used to be jumping in Phaedra's, as in Phaedra, trust battle, and be calling Kenya's name and even pulled Kenya's hair. So drag her, Kenya, because you have more rights than any of us commenting since she pulled your hair on TV while she's the real life Jezebel, LOL, but you didn't hear that from me. Where is Mamacita Chuisha? She's been mad silent. Snake. You know, Delilah Spirit. Where you at, girl? Oh, let's not forget how Porsha and her others, hyenas, were so disappointed when they learned that Apollo confessed to lying on Kenya and apologized, since they wanted the lie to continue and for it to be their weapon to drag her. Honey, can we really talk? So go ahead, Kenya. Have a field day with this. You never win when you play dirty. Porsha has always been But this is the bottom of the barrel of all housewife scandals. Laughing my bleep off. What do I always say? Kenya Moore is always vindicated. And I rest my case. There's so much more to say and cover. I'm going to save that for part 3, but I just wanted to bring you all the update. So there you have it. He's still legally married. I'm wishing everybody in this story the best. You know, it's a hot mess, but I do wish everyone the best. I'm wishing all of you the best, and take care. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.